Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to my first NBA Live mobile video on the channel, and it is going to be a coin making guide. Now, let's just go through. So the first way to make coins is really probably the most simple, and that is just play events, play season games, play head-to-head, just do whatever you can, and you get some like achievements here. Like, look at this: if you reach a level 20, 2,500 coins and a 2 trophy pack, win an entire game with a team of silver players. Just simple things like this make coins, and they're just super easy to complete. Now, another way is a very fun way, and that is opening up pro packs. And I showed you this at the start of the video. I opened up 4 pro packs here, and these are the 4 gold players that I got. So it cost me 30K for those 4 pro packs, and before I cleaned these, I was at 59. Let's see if I can get back my coins. Alright, we're at 83 coins. We're at 83,000 coins. Once Nerlens Noel sells, we'll be around where we started at 89,000. Plus, I have a bunch of bronze players sitting, so, if I want to just sell them, make back, a couple thousand coins, I can very easily do that. But just to show you how easy it is, I'll open up 2 packs here, so that's 15K, nice round number there, and let's see what we get in this first pack. Oh my god, we get Chris Paul, 85 overall point guard. That's actually the second elite I have pulled. My, I guess, the daily warm-up. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called Daily Shoot-Around on NBA Mobile, the equivalent of the daily warm-up on Madden Mobile. I actually pulled an 86 Carmelo Anthony. But as you can see there, we get a Chris Paul that I can sell on, make a bunch of coins, and really the second pro pack doesn't matter. But we get, oh my god, we get an 80 overall Reggie Jackson, which is absolutely sick. There we go, there's one of the achievements. Acquire 10 silver players, something super easy to do. So let's see what these players are going for. So let's start off with Reggie Jackson. I believe it was an 80 overall, and what lineup? I believe it was two-way. Might have been shooting. Yeah, it was definitely the shooting lineup. And let's see. Like, look at this. 10, potentially 10,000 coins. I'll see what his cheapest is. Remember, the pack that I got him in was 7,500. Let's see if he sells for that. Look at that. No auctions found for 7,500 coins. How about 8,500? None. Let's see. Once more, 9,500. Just, go up 1,000 coins. Make sure you see the cheapest. And as you can see there, the cheapest is 9,500 coins. So I'll list the Reggie Jackson up there. I'll list him up for 9,000. Once he sells, of course, tax has to come into effect, which I believe is 10%. But even after he sells, I'll still have made 600 coins, which is pretty good. So we'll go to Chris Paul, 85 overall, and I think he was also in the shooting lineup. No, not in the shooting lineup. What lineup? Oh, alright, big man lineup. Alright, so into the big man lineup, and look at this. Oh, 60K, not much for an elite, but still, based on the fact that the pack itself costs, I believe, it costs 7,500. So some pretty decent profit there. As you can see, wow, as cheap as this. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna buy that one. Might be a little bit of a snipe there, but I'll wait for these 2 cards on the right to sell, and I guess I'll list mine up for 55K. So they will be the cheapest pretty shortly, but decent profit there. So like I said, I'll list mine up for 55K, and nice start price, and I'll list him up there. And now another thing, when you open a pack, make sure you search for search for the specific player, search for the cheapest possible player, and make sure I wouldn't say undercut it by too much, but if you want to sell it if you want it to sell right away, undercut it. If not, maybe list it up for what the cheapest is, or maybe a little bit more. But for example, I'll search up Kyle Korver, because I'm sure if you watch the NBA, you'll know. As a Sixers fan, I know that when he was with the Sixers, he was a big shooter, and as you can see here, his three-pointer is 96, and if you play this game, you'll know that's what people do, is they shoot 3-pointers. So a 77 overall card, maybe your average 77 overall card would go for, 5,000 coins. But let's see, Kyle Korver, you can see there's 2 there for 30k. His throwback card is about 50k. I'll search his cheapest. Let's see if there is any for 25k. And look at that, 2 that have just sold. So, about 5 times more than what your average 77 overall card goes for. But another way, here, I'll open up one more pro pack, see what we can get. Can we get another elite? No, but we get a George Hill, so that's not bad. Like another 77 overall card there. His stats are okay, but he probably won't go for too much. So I might have lost on that pack, but who knows with the silver player. I actually probably did make some coins there. But let's see what we can, or not what we can get. Let's see. Let's go. The next way is sniping, which is I guess my second favorite way, because pro packs are awesome. But what I do is I search for gold and elite players for under 2,000 coins, and look at all these players. Wow, there's even a Damian Lillard there for 1,000 coins. But you get one of these every 5 minutes. Soon, in an hour, you have 12, and making about 3k to really 10k profit, maybe more than that if you're lucky. And that's on each card, and multiply that by 12, and you're looking at a lot of coins there. So as you can see, I'm at 62,000 coins. Now this is not all from sniping. Most of it is though. Like I said before, when I opened that daily shoot-around, like the pro pack that you get from the daily shoot-around event, I got a 86 overall Carmelo Anthony that I sold for about 80,000 coins. So that's where most of this is from. And you saw the coins I got at the start of the video. But some decent coins can be made from sniping. But those are the 3 ways that I think are the most effective. Let me know in the comments below if you think anything else is very effective. But that's it for the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And like I said, comment down below if you think there's any better ways to make coins, or if you want to see anything new in the future. But until then, goodbye.